Welcome back to the bench, and this time we have a nice and easy inbox review of this beautiful Panther Ausf D from MENG. I'm super excited for this one. We start with the box art, and MENG is really delivering here. The illustration, style, cover gives a very great first impression of the whole kit. Looking at the side, another illustration, in this case a camo skin profile, which shows us a 1943 variation of the Panther D. And in addition, we also get a full list of paints and numbers, in this case from AK. I think that's a great service. And my thumb is hiding it currently, but there are also 3 QR codes that you can easily scan, and yeah, you get forward to the different social profiles from MENG. Flipping the box, we also have here a camo scheme of a potential other variation, this time typical Kursk July 1943 scenario. The first time the Panther D saw action was during Kursk, so it's, I would say, the most famous scenario for this specific tank. And also we have this kind of historic background on the left side of the box art. All in all, I have to say MENG did a pretty decent job here, and obviously teased a great kit. Let's look directly in the box, and immediately we get greeted by lots of parts. Speaking about a lot of parts, I really mean a lot. This is mostly due to the fact that this kit is based on an earlier tooling from MENG, the Panther Ausf A, which is in original context the successor of the Ausf D. And I know it sounds complex and weird, but welcome to German tank naming and engineering of the Second World War, and we Germans love complexity. But all in all, I will make good use of these extra parts, because for this project I plan a combination of early, late Ausf D and A parts. Looking into details, MENG provided us with individual track links that need to be glued together. Of the track link itself and the guiding horns, looks like a lot of work, to be honest. Still though, detail is nice and crisp, nice tracks. Another detail are these cleats that you can also add to the tracks. Pretty cool that MENG added also those. Proceeding with the chassis, the sheer endless amount of road wheels, I guess every German armor modeler is afraid of. 32 in total, 16 per each side, lots of stuff to clean up and prepare for painting. Instead of a trend that we see from other manufacturers, for instance the recently released Panther G Late from Das Werk, MENG has chosen here the way to construct the lower hull out of multiple parts, which is for sure not a bad thing, but of course a little bit more of effort. Let me highlight one particular thing here, the weld beads. To be honest, they are not the best ones I have ever seen on a kit. They are quite soft and reserved from a structure perspective, from a design perspective, but the grooves are perfect because they are so deep that I can fill them later very easily with epoxy putty and sculpt my own weld beads. Same goes for the upper structure. Great foundation to be filled with epoxy putty later on. And apart from that, another highlight, MENG has chosen a very unique way of building the upper hull by providing some sort of frame that, where I need to attach later on the armor plates. Never seen before, or never had the same situation with another kit, so will be definitely an interesting experience. Same goes for the turret, and personally I think this is a pretty clever idea, because by this you don't need to produce a new tooling for every different turret variation. You have the frame, and then you just need to provide the different style armor plates. I'm pretty impressed by this concept. And this is how it looks actually on the sprue, the different armor plates that get glued later on the frame. Due to the earlier mentioned effect that this kit is based on the A tooling, there are also different variations of the gun mantlet with quite a solid cast texture. Yeah, nothing against. Also, the early type exhausts feature a pretty decent cast texture. I can't tell you exactly why, but I'm really looking forward to these engine ventilation parts and to paint and weather them, even if 95% of them gets fully hidden later on. But I guess it can be a great start to swing into the weathering. Another nice addition is the solid one-piece gun barrel. Nevertheless, I'm already considering replacing it against a metal one that I already have in my stash. Thankfully, this kit features also some clear parts, mainly for division ports. Always a nice addition. But the best is yet to come. The sheer amount of photo etch parts that are part of the kit. You get a full set of side skirts, engine grills, a commander's antenna. That's an outstanding service, providing this kit with so many nice additions. And of course, a comprehensive set of decals. I'm really excited for these Panther heads. Lastly, let's look at the paperwork, and MENG provides us with a set of instructions and a painting guide. Starting with the painting guide, we have 4 different options, starting with early Kursk variations, the first time the Panther D saw action, but also a later war version is included. Nothing special to mention from the instruction perspective. Maybe some of you will find them a little bit small, but personally fully sufficient for my taste, and looks clear and understandable so far. Coming to a conclusion, I need to say I am hyped. I am hyped for this kit and I can't wait to get my hands on it. MENG really provides us here with a well-balanced set of great details and a bunch of add-ons. I am sure this will be a most enjoyable build experience, and if you are excited like me, I'm very happy if you subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment below. And also feel free to look at my Patreon. This is the place where I share deep insights and updates about this build. And speaking about Patreon, massive shout out and thanks goes out to my supporters over there. And lastly, thanks for hanging out with me, and see you in the next one.